So first off, I do want to dive into our first topic here, which is going to be Beyond the Gates. And, there's been a new, every time we do this show, there's been a new toy released on Beyond the Gates. And they've updated all the graphics and stuff. It looks great. Really showcasing here Generation Jurassic, bring the generations together. There's a lot of generational discussion here. And I don't know if it was, it might have been prior to, or like last month when maybe we didn't know what it was, or I forget. Maybe we did talk about it before, but it's basically a toy event, which is happening the week that this is coming out. So we don't really know what it's fully going to be yet. But I don't know if you saw, but they're actually promoting Generation Jurassic in Target. Like they've got the banner up. Like
I saw it on your Target image. I've not seen it at my Targets, and I've been to
yeah.
I mean, I just got back to the States within the last 3 weeks. I've been to Target every day since I've been here. And I've gone to 3 or 4 different ones because
that's
Target
normal for us in the
miracle
States.
Store.
it
Target
really
has
is.
everything.
Yeah. So I found it weird though that they were promoting Generation Jurassic. Like they had that banner floating there in this the end cap, and I was just like, why is this here? It's an event that is very closed off. It was like minimal amount of people could get in to begin with. It was sold out within a minute. You had to get your tickets a while back, and then you had to confirm those tickets apparently. So it's done. So I don't know why they were promoting it. So it was interesting to me that banner was floating there. But that's cool that they're at least showcasing what they're doing, I guess. But it's going to be done.
Generation Jurassic not just the event now? Is Generation Jurassic just another thing to be thrown around, like that phrase?
Yeah,
I already feel like Target has a bunch of special things they've got. I mean, look at if you scroll down on this, I see you've got this. They've got the Dominion collection, the Legacy collection, the Hammond collection. Is this just another Generation Jurassic? Is just this toy collectors in general? I don't know.
I have no idea. I don't know.
Just
what
another buzzword.
But you're right. Yeah, it does feel like it should be more, and I think that's kind of what we talked about before. It feels like it should be something to use for something bigger than just this one event. So maybe it's more things in the future. Maybe it's I don't know. Maybe it's their ongoing kind of Hasbro has their toy reveals for every now and then they do those big toy reveals for Star Wars stuff. Maybe this is something like that they can do every so often.
Maybe.
I don't know. But we had another great video from Outpost again this week, and they were showing off the Jurassic World Legacy Collection, Dr. Sarah Harding, and Stegosaurus figure pack, $39.99. Pre-orders have sold out already, so that is great. I'm so happy, to be honest, that the pre-orders have sold out. You got yours? Did you get it?
Hold on, I think I did.
Here we go again. If you don't remember, we had some breaking news last podcast.
I'm very bad at pre-orders. Hold on, guys. Hold
on. But let me just say, I'm very happy that the pre-orders have sold out. Hopefully, Aaron has got his. But
I did. Pre-ordered.
Okay. Woo! All right. Safe. But
I'm sure she'll be in stores too.
I'm sure she'll be in stores because, Roland has been in stores. Hammond Collection is in stores, which those were also on. And the thing is, I got the Roland one in the mail. It was a Sunday. I got that, and I got that Explorer and T-Rex Lego set in the mail the same day. And I got 2 of those Lego sets by mistake. I forgot to cancel one of them. My bad. Stuff happens all the time as a toy collector. But the Roland set, is in stores. But the Hammond collection, I actually found it in stores before it shipped. And it is still, I don't know when it's shipping, but I canceled it already on mine. And I've canceled several items.
What are you doing?
I've canceled several items that I pre-ordered that I actually have picked up in stores.
No, I need more Hammond collection. Why are you canceling Hammond collection? No, here's the thing. So I did find Raptors and Ian Malcolm in stores, but I've not seen the 2 bigger ones in the stores.
I'm sorry. Well,
no,
it's too late now.
It's totally fine. No, I'm going to go through my toy extravaganza this week. But I will say this: I think the Hammond collection is worth replacing previous versions of these species. Like, and we'll talk about it later. But
Yeah.
I think that these are going to be kind of like. I mean, I think about from Fallen Kingdom. I think I had like 3 baryonyx. If I can get if I can get 2 baryonyx that are Hammond collection, I'm putting 2 Fallen Kingdom baryonyx on eBay.
Okay.
And not even like aggressive eBay selling, just literally like for cost, cost plus shipping. For those that, I mean, when was the last time that baryonyx was on shelves? That original one, right? 3 years ago.
I mean, yeah, it was a long time ago, and then they've subsequently come out with like 9 other baryonyx.
Right.
So I do have the baryonyx right here, by the way. I will say it seems like there have been some QC control issues here, with the quality control issues on some of these Hammond collection figures. Like this one, my baryonyx head is like loose.
Oh.
So that's a bummer.
Mine's pretty
okay.
good.
Oh, you have
what
one.
I have?
I'm all worried that like you didn't get anything yet, but you literally have one in your hands.
Buddy. I need more, and I can't find any more because they're not
feel
out
bad.
Here.
Okay.
All right, all right. Let's get this out of the way.
I also have one in the box here because Mattel was kind enough to send me one.
Mattel, you're great. No, I agree. There's QC. So like, if you look like on mine, there's like white flecks of paint like that got splattered or something. I mean, I guess it gives it some character.
I have some maybe as well. Yeah. The thing about the paint job is it's not a perfect paint job. It's not like a totally realistic paint job. It's kind of like cool. I don't know. It's just like very.
I'm not complaining really.
No. I'm not complaining either. It's just it goes from like gray to then straight a white color. There's no blending, and then straight into that darker color, and there's no blending between any of these colors. And on the tail, like the white line is just kind of like lazily painted over it, but like it's okay. I'm fine with it. It's just the quality control issues that of the moving of the heads, or I've seen other things. I think.
Well,
I saw somebody's arm pop off, or well, yeah, I guess kind of totally here, but we've got a few different things. Maybe we should finish up on this.
Let's finish up Sarah Harding. I ordered this. What do you think of this thing overall?
Well, I love Sarah and the baby Stego. Very cool. The bigger one, while it looks awesome, it doesn't necessarily resemble the Stegosaurus from the film for me, but it does look pretty great. I feel like it is a cool paint job for me. But I'm so happy about Sarah and the baby Stego mostly, and the box. I mean, I don't know if that image is on here.
It's not on the website, or at least it's not as part of the product page.
No, it's not on the website, but in the video you get the box, which is a replica of the big RV, at least half of it. So that's pretty awesome. It's a very closed off box.
Is that how we're gonna get the RV though?
I was wondering that. I was wondering if like this is how we're getting it. It's just cardboard. I don't know. I'm not sure if that's going to be a replacement, because I could see like, hey, this is the front half of the RV, and then there's going to be another set, maybe another one of these legacy.
Nick Van Owen with Baby Rex.
Like, yeah, in June, there's another legacy collection item. It could be like another Lost World thing that is like the back half of the camper or something like that. It's possible, but I was wondering the same thing. I'm like, I hope it doesn't like replace the possibility of a camper. Oh, there it is right there. You can actually see in that image there. So, I mean, it's very cool. That. Probably one of the coolest boxes that they have.
Yeah.
And it's interesting that it's like, it's just, you can't really even see the toys all that much within this package. So that thing on the shelf, I mean, it's going to be a striking thing, but interesting that they barely are revealing the toys within there. And I'm sure the other side probably is just, a picture of what's inside. Yeah, exactly. I don't think it's going to be the other side of the camper. I don't think it's going to be more windows and ladders and things and wheels. But hopefully I'm wrong. But that is so cool. So I'm into this for sure. I really dig this thing. And I'm, like I said, I'm really happy that it sold out. That means that, like, you know, toy collectors out there or just fans are really excited for this character and
For the Lost World.
you know, for the Lost World, and also just like not like I'm glad that fans showed up for a female character. You know, there's so many fandoms out there that might think otherwise, and you know, we've heard some terrible conversations recently in toy collecting communities about like how, you know, nobody cares about female toys or characters, and I'm like, that is just totally bogus. We want all of these, so I'm so glad that it's sold out, which means that people care, people want it. That is very exciting.
I've not seen those conversations, but I hate that because, like,
Oh yeah, we've talked about it like a
I mean,
bunch here because of Lex and other
dude,
characters.
like, I'm sorry, the Kenner collection, for as vast as it was, the Kenner collection is incomplete. Like, you don't have Hammond and you don't have Lex. Like, you don't have an old man and you don't have a little girl. Like, I get that those maybe were not the like primary demographic, like for kids, but like they're characters in those movies, and they're just as important as anybody else, right? Like, you don't this whole idea of like, oh, the nobody cares about the girl characters is like, but they care about the franchise, they care about the movie, they care about the characters, right? Like, yeah, I don't know, dude. That's a bogus. Even as a 7-year-old, I was like, "Where's Lex? You have Tim. Where's Lex?"
Yeah. So finally, I guess our childhood dreams are coming true, and we're getting these characters, and they're selling out, which is fantastic. But yeah, I'm excited about that. I wonder, like I was saying before, about the items selling out and pre-orders and canceling items, because I've heard from a lot of people that are canceling their items because they found them in stores already, and that's just not just the Beyond the Gates items. A few of those have been canceled, but also just like, hey, I found something on Amazon or Target.com or Walmart, wherever. I've canceled a bunch from all of those sites because I found them all in stores. They're all widely available right now, which is very exciting. So I wonder what that will reflect. Like, how will that reflect on sales or, you know, availability or anything like that? That'll be interesting to kind of keep an eye on as we move forward.
As much as these things like are available in stores, like I was somewhere the other day and they still had like 3 T-Rex Explorer sets, and I feel like if the stores can't sell them, I think they'll sell on Target.com. So like, you know, oh, the store has over merchandise for like 6 months, send it back to the Target warehouse in wherever. They'll put it up on the website and it'll be gone. I think. My initial thoughts of like over inventory, like obviously there's not a problem because they keep going, and they're going now with a quote lesser movie. So
yeah,
like obviously like the T-Rex Explorer being a shelf warmer for a very long time, this is obviously not a problem for them. They obviously have some way of being like, yeah, we will we'll sell these either online, or maybe they sell the over inventory to Toys R Us, because like in Canada we would get the legacy stuff at Toys R Us, but it would be months after. Months after. So maybe Target just sells its over inventory to other toy distributors in other countries. I don't know. Like I think our initial thoughts of like, oh, these things being shelf warmers, what's going to happen to Legacy Collection? I don't think these are actual concerns of Mattel, like, or Target.
That's funny that you say that, because the other day I had I was a part of Victoria's Cantina Chatter podcast or live stream, and we were talking with a bunch of awesome people, and we were talking about what do you call it? We were talking about that exact thing where like they're clearancing out like all this stuff. It's just, you know, they literally just got in new figures like a few weeks ago, and now they're already on clearance, and they're just getting rid of this stuff, and it's coming in and it's going out, and then it's coming in and it's going out, and it's like it never ends. So it's obviously not a problem. Like they're fine with that. So it's weird.
Yeah.
Like, you know, we have talked that for a while.
You're talking like Dino Escape, or were you talking like a different property?
I don't even know. I mean, you know, Jurassic World. What was Dino Escape?
Well, Dino Escape is like Camp Cretaceous based. Like
I'm like
badging.
So lost. Here's the thing. I've given up on all the names.
Yeah.
I've given up on the names. I can't possibly remember all these things anymore. like the different T-Rex names and the different lines, all I remember is like the attack packs and the savage strikes and all that. And I'm like, now I'm done. I can't. And those were back in 2018 or whatever. So
yeah, that's fair. That's fair.
So when you say that, I'm like, okay, yeah, whatever it was, there was a few things that had just come in and like people have already seen them on clearance. They bought them a week ago. And then like the next week they're on clearance. So it seems like they're totally fine with, having loads of these things and then clearancing them out and then bringing in new product. And it's okay. So, and we are getting humans. One of the things that we always predicted or thought about was like, hey, we're going to start seeing humans not just on their own. We're not really probably going to get many single packs like we used to.
Yeah.
We're going to get these bigger packs that are going to be like $40 or $30 or something like that. So I think if that's the way they're going to do it, that's great. I just hope they don't come with a lot of repeats. Like, they could have thrown in something else with this Sarah pack. Like,
I
know
don't
a lot
think
of people
the pack needed the big Stegosaurus. I think you could have done Sarah and the baby for 20, and this thing would have still sold like gangbusters. Because like I don't think anybody's really after that big Stegosaur. I really don't.
No, I mean I have 3 down there. I know I've got some in the other room, and like the green one that we have or the gray one, whatever it is, like those are fine. Like I don't care. I don't need them to be too accurate. And this one's not even all that accurate to the movie. A lot of people were saying they should have thrown in like a big log that like Sarah could like get in there and like, that scene in the movie where the Stegosaur, punches the tail through. But anything else would have been fine, but I'm glad she's got her camera, the baby Stego. That's awesome. I'm gonna be recreating moments from Jurassic World Live Tour with that baby Stego. That was another property that had the baby Stego in it. That scene was so good. So very excited about this. But
I'm trying to look for the conversation. I won't call out their name, but someone, they were like, well, what do you think of this? Like they asked me, what do you think of this? They're like Aaron won't like this. And I'm like, this is a $40 human figure for me. Like I want the Sarah Harding. Yeah. I mean, the baby Stego is cool. The baby Stego is cool. Like it looks like the legit thing. But like at the end of the day, they're selling me a $40 Sarah Harding action figure.
Yeah.
Which is
I mean, it's
fine,
pushing it.
I guess.
It's pushing it. It's like I forget like how much the Stegosaurus cost, but like $15, $19, something like that. So let's say at the most, we'll say $20, and then the human solo figures are like $7.99. So you're $28, and then you've got the Stegosaurus, which Bumpy released. I don't know what Bumpy was because that's probably about the same size. We'll just say $10. So you're right around there, right? I mean, $30, $38, $39.
Yeah. I'm not saying it's not. I'm not saying it's not a good value. I'm just saying
I know.
I have those. I have like 5 or 6 of those Stegosaurs, and I still think the original green one is the best paint job they've done because they.
Oh really? I don't agree.
So.
I think the grayish or darker gray and like
that came with.
It was pretty great. It might have been a Camp Cretaceous thing. I don't
remember. Okay, that one was good. But like, let's hypothesize based on the fact that this is Lost World.
No, there's like a gray and like a darker gray one. That one's pretty awesome too.
The one that came with Darius I thought was pretty cool.
Maybe that's the one that I'm thinking.
So we've got Roland with the InGen Jeep. I'll call it a Jeep.
Yeah.
We've got Sarah with the Stego, and I was kind of like at first I was like, well, why not Sarah with a car? Why not her with the like a Mercedes? But I have a theory. I think Eddie Carr is coming with a Mercedes.
Yeah, it could be the back of the RV, maybe. He comes with the Mercedes, and
maybe.
Dude, that would be so perfect. That would be fantastic.
What if Nick Van Owen came with a high-hide?
Look, here's the thing. Anything is possible. We're getting everything like that we want. Like we got Roland.
I know,
before
dude.
Sarah. Like that's wild stuff.
Yeah.
I said it the other day. It's like they're celebrating. They're actually like celebrating the 25th anniversary of the Lost World without saying we're celebrating the 25th anniversary. Like nobody cares at Universal. Like nobody's saying anything about this movie. It's the 25th
Right.
anniversary this coming month, May, and it's like no one cares. So
Right. Yeah, it's too bad.
at least we're getting toys to celebrate. So that's a good thing.
Yeah.
But all right, anything else in regards to that figure in particular?
No, I'm excited. I mean, do I wish they had done a special sculpt for a Lost World Stegosaur? Yeah, I do, but I don't think any of these sculpts have been like pinpoint accurate. So, like,
Yeah,
whatever.
it's
I
fine.
guess.
It's close enough for me, man. Like I'm not,
Yeah.
too particular. Like with the Velociraptor, from the Amber collection or whatever, I was always like, yeah, maybe it's a blue sculpt, but like, it looks fine. Like I don't really see any difference too much.
Yeah.
So I'm cool with that. Let's talk about what's coming up next on May 18th. We've got 4 exclusive items from the Hammond collection. Now, this is interesting because we would have maybe thought before that it could be like Ian Malcolm and the Velociraptor. So
Yeah.
I don't think that's going to be the case unless they just like, that would be such a lame reveal. And then you got 2 other new items. But I think it'll probably be 4 new items, I would assume.
Well, we know
do you
what they
think?
are. We know what they
That's
are.
true. That's
Like,
true.
we know
There
what-
is well, I mean, we know that others are coming. Yeah. Let me bring that up real quick as we're talking here. But
but we know which ones are coming.
I know, but maybe they're not coming right now. Because let's go down the line. Let's see. Of course, it won't go anymore for some reason. All right, here we go. We've got 2 more Hammond collection in August. So, yeah, who knows?
You know, all I know is
But
whenever
yes.
that Hammond collection Gallimimus comes out, I gotta replace my 30 Gallimimus pack that I've got.
Yeah. Yeah. All right. So Hammond collection via Collect Jurassic on their website. It's, we've got Dr. Ian Malcolm. We've got Alan and Ellie. So that's 2. Small dinosaurs. We've got Dilophosaurus and Gallimimus. That's 4. And then we should have Triceratops, Ceratosaurus. That's 6, right? And then we've got a T-Rex. So that's 7. So, yeah. Here's the thing. Maybe some of these are revealed at Generation Jurassic. That is, I bet you, if they are going to reveal anything from the Hammond collection, probably like the T-Rex and the Triceratops or something like that, or one of those, most likely T-Rex.
Do we think this Triceratops and the T-Rex are going to be bigger than the Baryonyx and the Parasaurolophus?
Oh yeah, 100%. They're going to be in scale. This is the 3 3/4 inch line. They're literally all supposed to be in scale. So
Yeah, but in all
Definitely.
reality, the Gallimimus is not a small dinosaur. Like,
no, yeah, that'll be interesting. It's like it's not small.
like it's not raptor size, and like
No, but the other the other ones in the 3 3/4 are probably too small, right? They're not legitimate Gallimimus
yeah,
size.
the ones
I
in
don't
the
think,
ones
so.
in the 3 3/4 are way too small. They need to be the size of like. They almost need to be the size of the Baryonyx figure. Like these are not small
Yeah,
creatures.
just like different proportions and everything, and
Yeah,
it'll look
different
accurate. But like,
proportions. I mean, that's
about
okay.
that
Like
size,
whatever.
yeah.
I mean, if it looks more like the Crash McCreary design, which I think,
Mhm.
I think
they got
Jurassic
it. I
World. Yeah, I think Jurassic World actually does a way better job of hitting the design than Jurassic Park did.
I mean, if the Parasaurolophus is any indication, look at that as a very Crash McCreary style, right? So,
Yeah, I mean more so than whatever this new thing is in Dominion. Yeah.
yeah.
I still want to. I still think the Lost World Parasaurolophus. I still think it's the best sculpt, but I got really no major complaints about this toy. We'll get to the toys. Are we still doing toy talk?
This is going to be the longest toy talk we've ever done, maybe.
All right.
I don't, maybe. But we've got 4 items, so it could be anything. And I would maybe venture to guess that Generation Jurassic has something. Maybe next month we'll follow up on that and be totally wrong. Who knows? But
So, what do you think about the Triceratops? Do you think it's going to be?
Man,
Do you think it's going to be the JP Triceratops or the Trevorrow Triceratops?
I mean, I think it's got to be the JP style. I mean, look, we've gotten Lost World. I mean, it says it on the side, Lost World Parasaurolophus, so that's cool.
Yeah.
And it's gotten. I love these sides. That's a Jurassic
Yeah,
World,
dude.
Fallen
These
Kingdom,
boxes are
Baryonyx.
great, man.
I absolutely love these boxes. I never liked the Amber Collection boxes. Love the Amber Collection to a certain extent, but I never liked those boxes. These boxes are awesome, and they indicate which movie. So Jurassic Park for both the Raptor and Hammond. Not Hammond. What's his name? Ian Malcolm. So I think it's possible that it'll be the Jurassic Park Triceratops. I don't think there's no reason to make like a Jurassic World one. I hope we get like other ones, but as we still have like 7 or 8 figures to get, from that have already been hinted at. So
somebody out there
knows?
has to like that Trevorrow Triceratops, right?
I mean, yeah, probably, but I don't know. I'm trying to look something up while we talk about this.
Well, here, let me go through my week so far. So, anybody who's been following knows that I got totally botched on all my Target pre-orders because I ordered them with a PayPal account, and then like when they went to charge, the PayPal account didn't have anything, and so rather than just pull from my bank account, they were like, "No, screw you, we're gonna cancel you." So I got to the States and I was like, I have to. I don't care. I will find anything else. But I am, for whatever reason, I was worried about the Therizinosaurus. And so I was like, I have to find. Oh, there he goes. This is the most touchy thing. but I got one. And the Oklahoma Targets didn't have any new merch like up until 2 days after the launch, like the street date. They had nothing still. All three Targets that I've been going to. Oh my gosh, so loud. So
yeah, I've got mine. There's
dude,
all kinds of packing paper in there from Mattel.
He's so great.
It is so good.
It's really good. So I'm on Target's website, and they had I was able to get. Oh, I don't have my Ian here, but I was able to order 3 Hammond Collection Raptors. So I got 2 of them here with me. Mm-hmm. I got the Malcolm, and they were like, okay, come pick it up. So I go pick them up, and there's like nothing on the shelf still. Not even the Hammond Collection things that I picked up. So I said to the lady at the front, I'm like, kind of weird that you have all these like ready for me to pick up, but you don't have anything on the shelf. She's like, oh yeah, like I don't know. And I'm like, of course you don't, because I'm a giant nerd. Like, why would you know the street date of Jurassic Park action figures?
Yep.
So I get on the website at the desk, and I was like, I hate to do this to you, but the Therizinosaurus says that it can be ready in 2 hours. I'm here. Can someone just go in the back and get me one? Yep. And then she's like, yeah, sure. And so the guy comes up. He's like, so what are you looking for? And I show him. He goes, and I go, and just to be a bigger pain in your rear, can you check the eyes and make sure that they're like in the right spot? Because I'm trying to be nice.
No.
I don't. Because if you come out here with a Therizinosaurus that has eyes like on its like temple,
yep,
I'm sending you back. So let's just get this out of the way. So I got a Therizinosaurus. So then I said, okay, I have the dinosaur that I'm after from the movie, right? I have the one I'm after from the movie. So I'm going to say no to dinosaurs until my next paycheck. Because I just moved. When you move, I don't know if you know, but you just hand out money like it's water. You just hand out money like no big deal. So, all right, whatever. Then you text me, and you're like, hey, the Baryonyx and the Parasaurolophus went up on Amazon. All right, so here's the Baryonyx that went up on Amazon. Didn't deny myself that.
Yep.
Then here's the Parasaurolophus that went up on Amazon. Didn't deny myself that. So at this point, I'm like, well, I'm handing out money like left, like
Yeah.
all bets are off at this stage, right? So I see this guy, and this guy, I think this might be my favorite from this entire release so far.
Okay. I think I know what
And
you're
it's
talking about. Yeah, there
whatever
it is.
this thing is, okay?
Is it Yangchuanosaurus or something? I
Whatever.
can't
I don't
guarantee
know.
that's how you say it, but that's what it looks like to me in my brain.
This thing is awesome. And it so reminds me of like just classic Jurassic Park. Like it's kind of weird. It's the same colors as like the visual history book that just came out. Like it's got the greens and the browns and the reds in it. Like the eyes are like the pupils are centered directly in the center. So this thing kind of looks dumb. Like it's got no soul, which I think is like a really cool aspect of birds and the Jurassic Park dinosaurs is like when you look at a
Uh-huh.
Jurassic Park dinosaur, thing has no soul. It just wants to eat you. And I think this figure is really great. So, all right, cool. That's the last one I'm gonna get. Nope. Went to Target the other day because I had to get some kind of I had to get something. I forget what it was. And my wife's like, I know you want to go back there. She's like,
Yep.
do you really need to? And I'm like, yeah, I really need to. And so then I picked up this thing that looks like I don't know what it is. It looks like Scorvoraptor or something, whatever. But
Scorpiovenator or something like that. Yeah, I don't
it
know.
looks kind of like a small like Carnotaur, and I'm kind of down. It looks like something from like Terra Nova, and I'm kind of down with that. And
Oh, I
then
love that thing. It's so goofy looking, but I love those goofy looking like dinosaurs that they've released, like the
yeah, like
Majungasaurus and that thing. And yeah,
Majungasaurus.
that was that.
Oh
I think
yeah, the
the green
Majungasaurus.
one.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we need a new version of Majungasaurus. But okay, so then anyway, the only thing that I wasn't able to pick up was the Tembo, and because I haven't seen him, and I'm like, oh
Oh,
no, is this
okay.
gonna be the one that I don't get? Like, is this like have my greatest fears come
Yep.
true? And I'm not gonna get the Rolling Tembo because they're on Target on their website, but I'm like, $30. Like I'm handing out money like a crazy person, and I'm like, I can't do this. I can't. I'm gonna withhold till Friday.
Uh
So we're
huh.
out today, and my sister-in-law's like, hey, I need to stop at Target. I'm like, I've been into Target. I don't need to go in. I know what the inventory is. She's like, no, this is a different one. I'm like, all right, let's go. And bam, they had one on the shelf, and I couldn't walk away. So
Yeah.
so
Okay.
for a
I
week,
see.
where I was gonna get a Therizinosaurus,
Yep.
that's been my dinosaur collecting week right there.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah. I
and
what
and
else? What else you got?
there was a Amber Collection Hammond on clearance for $4. Now, could I
For five.
pass
Yeah.
that
Okay.
up? Picked him up too. Why not?
Yep. And that your first Hammond or Amber collection piece or
That's my
no?
second. That's my second
Sec.
Amber collection. I have the Tiger Raptor and I have a John Hammond, and like it's fine, but like the one I'm really kicking myself over is the Dilophosaur. I went to go look up the Dilophosaur last night on eBay, and people want like $300 for this thing,
Oh my gosh.
and I am.
Whew.
It's just a lot of money to spend on something that you're going to tear
Yeah.
open because I have no intentions on keeping it in the box. So I
Yeah.
was like, if I could
That's
find it
rough.
for $100, that's like that's still bad, but maybe kind of stomachable. Maybe I'll put the box in the closet and pretend like I'm keeping it in good shape. But no, this
Nice.
Therizinosaurus though, like holy cow! If you're gonna get something so far,
Uh huh.
if you're gonna get one thing, I would say get this Therizinosaurus because it's in the movie. If you're gonna get two things, get the Therizinosaurus and the green one with the red fin on its face.
Yeah. Yangchuanosaurus.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and that goes without the Hammond collection. The Hammond collection, I think, is like you need to get the if you're a collector, you need to get the Hammond collection. I'm just talking about the Dominion stuff that was released.
Yeah.
Uh,
I don't. I think I have like 15 items. A buddy, a friend of the show, Greg, had posted a picture of like everything that's been released, as of that street date. I think there was like
there's a ton.
35. I think there was like 35 items, and I
Yeah,
think I have 15 of them or so. something like that. I've picked up that Capture and Crush truck. I've got the Quetzalcoatlus. I got a Miragia or whatever that is. The 4 Hammond collections. That Scorpio Venator or whatever that is. I got Roland. I got these Rowdy Roars items.
I'm not gonna do that stuff, but yeah, okay.
I'm terrible. I got this Owen and Beta set. Well, no, this one was sent to me. Mattel was kind enough to send over a big box, which is just absolutely gorgeous. So I'm gonna throw these things all over. I got this Claire and Dilophosaur, which is great.
Yeah,
I'm very excited about that. Now that one I had, not that one. That was the one that was sent to me. But here's the thing: I have duplicates of pretty much everything because I had already purchased pretty much everything from this box. So I had found the Claire one before the street date, and if everybody remembers, the street date was Easter Sunday, so Target was not open. So I found it like a day or two before or something. And they didn't steal it back from me. They didn't take it and put it somewhere. They actually asked if I wanted to put my name down. And I was like, I've never had this happen at Target before. So I just said my name. And then she's like, okay, it'll be in the back. I'm like, yes. And prior to that, I was able to get out of Target 2 packs of the minis, which I got this Therizinosaurus. And this, cool. The Therizinosaurus, I think, came also with this Lystrosaurus, I think. Pretty fantastic. And then I got the Gallimimus and Quetzalcoatlus. And I was able to get those out of Target before the street date. And that was no problem. The guy just like typed in something and he's like, okay, you're good. I'm like, all right, I'm going. They also sent me the Therizinosaurus. And then they sent me this, which this is the only one I did not pick up, which is the, let me read it, Thrash and Devour T-Rex. And this thing's awesome, dude. It is so good. It has massive bite. It's really good. But the best thing about what they sent was the box, dude. I mean, this box is absolutely
pretty
incredible.
Dope.
Like, look at all the amazing art on it.
Yeah.
Oh, gosh. There's Xenosaurus right there. T-Rex here, and even on the inside, it's got like, which way is the camera?
Look at you with these boxes, man.
Dude, I've got way too many, and this one's the biggest one that they've sent yet. It's massive. Dude,
this is your retirement plan. These boxes.
Yeah, I guess. But
right?
Here's the thing: whenever I post these, it gets pretty dicey on like social media because everybody's like, "Oh, that's so not fair. That's so not fair. Why do you get this?" And so many people ask. Well, yeah. I don't know. I guess people are jealous, but like, I'm like, it is fair. We put in a lot of hard work, a lot of effort, a lot of promotion and stuff. So it's not like we just get sent the stuff for free and it's just, well, I mean, we do, but like, it's not like, we didn't do our end of the bargain. We've like really helped out and promoted it and talked about it constantly.
Here's why you get the box for free. Here's why you get that box for free, because you just talked for 40 minutes about Mattel toys with no...
nobody asked us to do that.
Nobody asked us to do it. Yeah. So look, as far as like what's fair, you and I originally, both of us were on that list of getting toys, and they like shipped stuff to Canada. Like they sent me a super cool box at one point. Like I was on that list at one point, and then Mattel changed the rules, and I'm not on that list. That's okay. Like I'm happy for you. Like that's awesome. I think it shows the legitimacy of. Yeah. I think it shows the legitimacy of the podcast. Like. You're the guy, I'm not the one who's running it 4 times a month plus live streams every single week. Like I'm on here once a month for 3 hours. Like that's my contribution, right? So no, I'm super happy for you. I think that's totally awesome.
Yeah.
Do I think that I got the best box of all of them? Yes, because that line was dope. But
Dino Rivals, was it that box?
Yeah, Dino Rivals.
Yeah, I mean, I think that one has always been my favorite one. It's literally right here.
Yeah,
I've got literally walls of these boxes now.
That's
but
awesome.
The Dino Rivals one was it smells amazing. This one does as well. This one smells just like that Dino Rivals one. Weird fact to point out, I know, but it has a very particular smell that's just incredible. But this is my new favorite one. It's just the art on it is fantastic. So
I've been wanting to ask you, what do you think about the DNA like
All right,
lifter
yeah.
thing?
Oh, since
This was a point of contention for us last month or
I'm
two
such a
months ago.
shill for Mattel. I love it. No, I don't. I really dislike it. I
Do
really
you
dislike that
really?
feature. Yeah, I it's fine. Like it oh my gosh. It blends in okay, but like it's not a I don't love it. I just really don't like it. I think the one on the foot was always so much better. I mean, this Baryonyx does not, but it was always on the bottom of the foot. Super
Yeah.
easy. Didn't take away from the figure or anything. These new ones now take away from the figure. And my son has been obsessed with them. Like every time he's come down here, he's like, "Can I scan? Can I scan?" For years now, he's wanted to scan these things. So now he sees these and he's like pulling them out, and I'm like, "Be careful, be careful!" Like, and then we've been playing with some of them in the other room, and I'm like,
Yeah.
some like the Therizinosaurus one is really tiny, and yeah, but
Therizinosaurus
he's
was really tiny.
he's got tiny 4.5-year-old fingers, so he is able to get them out. He can operate it. But
Oh
I
yeah.
just think it's not a great function and a great look on some of these figures, and also I just feel like they're breakable.
Okay, so I think you and I have switched because I don't love this function. I think the sticker was totally fine. Like I had no problem with it. I think it's a sturdier piece of plastic than initially like I thought it would be. I thought it'd be super flimsy.
Uh-huh.
But again, I'm not a child.
Yeah.
I'm
You forget how
oh my God,
hard
I gotta put this one down.
you forget
I'm like
how hard
handling
they
it
play, dude.
right, like I'm handling it like an adult who wants to take care of his stuff, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
It's so
It
touchy.
is literally
Um
the touchiest figure that they make. Like I got it early one morning. Then I went to work, and because I went to Target first thing in the morning, and then went to
yeah.
work, and then drove home from work, and I went around a corner a little hard, and then there was roaring in the back of my car, and I was like, "Oh, what was?" Like I thought my car was screeching around a corner or something. Like I was like, "What is happening?" So. Yeah, it's very, very sensitive. But and I will say that I haven't
So
switched. I've never liked that feature. Early before anybody knew about this, Mattel came to me and a few others to ask about like what collectors think about that feature, and I was like, it seems cool, but like I'm not as a collector. That's not really the feature that I would like.
yeah. I guess it maybe makes it a little bit more interactive for kids, like you're pulling the DNA like out of the dino, but like
Yeah, it has like an
I don't
AR
know.
feature now and stuff, so it's a little bit
Oh,
different.
shoot, really? Okay, I'll have to
Yeah,
check it out. I've not
yeah,
even
yeah.
bothered
Oh, look,
because this is something that I'm not gonna do
the app's
really.
pretty cool. I gotta say, the app has always been really, really cool. And it's kind of like a Pokemon type feature where like you basically gotta catch them all. You can see all of them in your app, and they're just like not highlighted. You actually can't like see the
Oh
dinosaur.
yeah,
They're like
I
blacked out
know.
or whatever. So when you go in there and scan them, you're like, oh, this is great. Now I gotta catch them all. But it's
Isn't
cool, and
that
the kids
kind
love
of
it.
like wasn't Kenner even doing that with like the trading cards that had like those cards? They had numbers on them. So like when
Mhm.
you had a gap in your card book, you knew you're like I'm missing something. Like I'm missing
Yep.
something. What is it that I'm missing? And so like you'd be like, well, I want the numbers to line up. And then what they did, which
Yeah.
was really disappointing, for series two, they gave you the same dinosaur, but like changed the card from like an art card to like a movie image card, and they
Hmm.
changed the number. So like if you didn't get the series one like
Yeah.
Velociraptor, like you were just gonna be missing that card forever. You know.
Yeah. They also had those cards that when you put them in the row of six, or that booklet, when you put your cards in the booklet, the
Mhm.
plastic sleeve, it would like show a full image. So you had to have like six cards or whatever, I think.
Oh, that was
Do you
from
remember
the
that?
tops, like yeah, like the stickers. Yeah, 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 yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
so like I have like so many that are because I didn't collect all of them. I had a bunch, but like I didn't have the full lines. So I have like so many like just different pieces of the puzzle, but not the full image. So yeah, that is very aggravating.
So you
But
didn't have
yeah,
you didn't collect the cards like to the point of like wanting to complete that set.
no, I mean, as a kid, I didn't care about like collecting too much. I
Okay.
in terms of cards, I had tons of baseball cards. I had a lot of movie cards. I had like, I have I had Back to the Future 2, I think. I
Hmm.
had Rocketeer. I had Adam's Family, and I had Jurassic Park. Um, and I had just had like an assortment of these cars. I never collected them all fully or anything. And the Jurassic ones I always wanted more, but I never did. And nowadays I could just go buy a case somewhere, but like I still haven't like felt the urge to get it.
So I think as like a kid, like that, do you remember a lot of kids now probably don't remember like baseball card shops, right? Like card and
Yeah.
collectible shops that were like for me it was cards and pogs, but like you could get like sports
Hmm.
memorabilia, I'm sure, at these places. They used to sell the Jurassic Park cards, and me and my friend Josh got into them, and we would like go buy packs and we would trade. So like
Oh, nice.
I have almost a full set, but where I'm going, well, I think I have a full set. I might be missing like a hologram or two. There was some weird numbering stuff that went on with those.
Hmm.
But my my point is, and I'm diverging from the conversation. Are you getting this Topps card book that's coming out like this week?
Yeah. Um, it should be here soon. Tops
Yeah,
actually
I
reached
think like
out.
26th or something, right?
Yeah, they actually reached out, so they are sending me a copy to take a look at. I know they've already been like arriving in people's houses, but I know they are sending one
Yeah,
as well. So I'm
that's
excited.
cool.
I'm excited to dive into that book. I mean, I was the second that was announced, I was like, oh my god, I need this. I can't wait to see
Yeah,
like what it looks like. I've kind of stayed away from people showing theirs off. I've seen the cover, but like I I don't want to see what's in it until I have it in front of me. So I'm very
what a
excited for
really
that book.
cool, what a really cool way for those Topps cards to kind of live on because like
Hmm.
if you're a new collect, like those are just gone. Like even like you had Dominion cards, and I'm just like, what?
No,
Like
yeah,
how
Fallen
do how do
Kingdom. Falling those
or
ones
yeah,
were hard
Fallen
to
Kingdom
track
cards.
down. Those were really difficult because
Yeah,
like I think Target had them, but the card sections were like really hard to find full sets or whatever. I still don't have
yeah.
full sets or anything, but I was able to track down a lot of cards. I have a big stack of those Fallen Kingdom ones.
I I think it's a cool way for that collection to live on because there was the series one, then there was series two, and then there was series one gold plated, which I thought was really cool. Um,
Hmm.
and I know that like other movies that I wasn't into as much also had card collections, and I would like to see those movies get kind of the same treatment. Like I know there's like ET collector
Hmm.
cards. I know there's Back to the Future collector cards. It was just kind of like it was like there was collector cards for like the kids that didn't like sports, and I was one of those kids. So to
Well,
me, it's
I
like
had both.
you, no, I wasn't into sports, so I can't really
I'm
speak to it.
weirdo, I
But
guess. Yeah.
no, 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 no. I think so many kids were into baseball and sports cards. But like I was into Jurassic Park cards, then it was the Power Ranger cards. Then it was like a buddy of mine was like really into X-Men cards, which I think is like a really cool
Hmm.
collection to have if you can get those Marvel X-Men cards. But like something about the digital form of collecting cards was never it just
Yeah.
seemed weird to me. And so I kind of like this idea of them coming out in like a cohesive like book,
Hmm.
where they go over each card. These are almost 30 years old at this point, so
Yeah.
you're hitting a whole different demographic
Yeah, I am very
of
excited for
collector.
that. For that to come around and see the whole thing. Um, and again, I don't think I haven't heard anything about Dominion cards or anything like that. But sometimes things just pop up, so I'll keep my eyes peeled.
Yeah.
But why don't we continue talking about like random things that are coming out? We do have Funko Pops that are now on Target.com. They've got Dominion ones, so you do see like Giganotosaurus, a Trociraptor ghost. Like you've got all these things, which Ellie Sattler. You've got Ian Malcolm behind us. There he is. So he's got the gray hair. Maisie, some other ones. T Rex, Therizinosaurus. Dude,
There's
this
so
thing looks
many this
crazy.
time.
I need this
Yeah.
Therizinosaurus. Um, wait. Oh, that's a Trociraptor. I'm sorry, I said T Rex. This says special. Oh, I don't know why I changed the picture, but it says special. I can't get it. special edition on there, so I'm not really sure what that means. Another one only at Target, blue, Claire. So these are awesome. I'm very excited for these. The Giganotosaurus looks fantastic. Very cool. I know.
I don't like the jumbo Giganotosaurus as much as I like the smaller one.
Yeah, this is the big one
but,
here, $29.99.
Yeah, I have the big T-Rex from Fallen Kingdom. That was a pretty cool figure. Yeah, I wasn't gonna do Funko this time, except for the fact they're awesome. So
yeah,
yes,
yep.
I am.
Yep, I know. Yeah, this Giganotosaurus
yeah.
looks pretty cool.
Yeah, he's awesome.
I hit the wrong thing, but yeah, I am very excited for all these Funkos. I'm a decent collector of them. I mean, I've got a bunch up there. I never got the Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom ones though. I don't think I got any of them. I got all the Jurassic Park
You
ones.
didn't get blue?
No, I don't think so.
Oh
no, I have two. I have Indoraptor and I have Stiggy, and that's it. I didn't get blue or anything else from the Fallen Kingdom line, but I did get all the Jurassic Park ones, and then I pre-ordered a bunch of Jurassic Park ones for the other day. Yeah, so Funko coming back.
I just can't do it to my. I just can't do it to my wife. I can't have my wife sign into Amazon and see like 30 of these things on pre-order. Like I can't do it to her soul.
Yeah. So it's been a tough week for you, or a tough time, with the buying of all the stuff and the moving. I've been in the same boat. I mean, so as I've widely said before, I can't go to Generation Jurassic. I'm not going out there, but it's also because it's my wife's birthday. I'm not going to go out there for my wife's birthday and be like, yo, let's go. Come on. Let's look at dinosaurs together. Well, it's your birthday. I'm like, no, I'm not going to. Let's not do that. So that's not fun. But so I'm getting gifts, for my wife, getting all these dinosaur toys. I also was able to finally get a PS5, which literally just arrived today. So welcome to the future of gaming, buddy. How do you like it? Let's diverge a little bit.
I
haven't really. I like literally. We started at 9 o'clock, right around 9 o'clock here tonight. I plugged it in at 8 o'clock, so. I did the setup, and then my son was like, I want to play. So I'm like, he's played like 10 minutes of the tutorial Astro's Playroom, or whatever it's called.
Dude, play Astro's Playroom. It's phenomenal.
I don't understand. I went through the PlayStation system. There's like the old school PlayStation system, and there was like a bubble game. Like you had to pull down like a handle and like grab it or something. And I couldn't do it. I literally couldn't figure it out. So I'm like, I guess I'm done. We're done for the night.
No,
so then I was like, all right, it's bedtime.
There's a few, there's a few mechanics that like, it took me a little bit, but like, here's the problem is like that game utilizes the DualSense in a way that no other game so far has managed to use, which is kind of fine. Like I don't expect third party to really do it, but like I was kind of surprised that like Ratchet and Clank didn't like utilize it a lot more because that's a PS5 exclusive.
Yeah. We'll get there. I mean, think about how long it took them to utilize features on the other one, the PS4 controller. Like,
yeah, maybe, took a while. But that mini game that you're talking, like, what happens is you collect all these bubbles, and then you cash them in for like bubble machine prizes. But the bubble machine prizes are so cool. Like, I mean, I guess I can spoil it because you got one or two, right? Like, did you get?
No. That's the thing. Maybe I'm doing things in the wrong order. Maybe it wasn't supposed to go to that bubble machine thing because I couldn't do anything. So yeah. So maybe I'll. And my son was playing, so we'll figure it out. But it was a cool 5 minutes that I played on the thing, and the system looks nice. It looks beautiful and sharp. So I'm interested to continue to play. I downloaded Planet Coaster. That was the only thing because I downloaded that for free on PlayStation Plus or whatever it is.
Yeah.
So I downloaded a bunch of free PS5 games while I had my PS4 because you can do that. Hot tip for everybody out there: if you've got the PlayStation app, you can't do it on your PS4, but you can do it on the app. You can actually go ahead and get those. I forget if you told me or somebody told me. I
So
didn't
like
realize that right away.
PlayStation is kind of like really traditional in the sense they're not doing what Xbox is doing, which is like with Xbox you just buy the game and then it just
Mhm.
knows what system you have and like downloads the best version that's gonna take advantage of like the SSD,
Yeah.
right? PlayStation doesn't do that. You have to be really vigilant as to like what you're downloading. Like at one point, like I remember like I had like two versions of each game on my PS5. And I was like, no, I don't want two versions. I just want the PS5 version
Yeah.
of the game. Uh, yeah, like PS5 is a little bit weird in that sense, but like you'll get used to it. And I'm telling you, like when you see the benefits of like a PS4 game, for sure, the loads are like much faster. But a PS5 a PS5 like SKU game, there's the load is like non-existent. Like it's not
That's
even like
amazing.
a
I can't
thing.
wait.
So like yeah, it's just especially like ones that are made by Sony, like Miles
Yeah.
Morales, there is no loading. It's like, oh, you want to go, you're at the south end of the city, you want to go to the north end of the city? Cool, click, you're there. Like you're good to go.
That's like I
Um,
think one of the first games I want to play, but yeah, I'm very very excited for that. I'm gonna I'll boot up Jurassic World Evolution 2 and probably do some sandbox stuff. I guess I
Let
don't
me
know.
know because you bought Evolution. Here, let's take it back to Jurassic, all right? You bought Evolution 2 on PS4, right?
Yeah,
But you got a PS5 SKU.
yeah,
Yes?
yeah.
Okay. So you're the perfect test bed before I do this. I want you to boot up the PS5 SKU on your PS5 and I want you to tell me what comes in sandbox mode right off the gate because
Okay.
I want to buy it for my Xbox. But if I have to like unlock things, I'm not doing it. I literally just want to
Yeah, I
buy it
know.
so that I can open up sandbox mode and just go. So you'll have to
I
keep
f-
me posted.
yeah, I feel like they said you're supposed to be able to do that, but I don't know. Who knows with that thing?
There's always different
But yeah.
rules. Yeah.
All right, tangent aside, I think that that was about it. I believe from those Funko Jurassic World Dominion ones. Last thing I want to show off here, which there should be a video on the channel at some point, but this is this is coming out the 25th of April, so I can show these off. Which it's not a big surprise. Let's be honest; everybody knows about these and they've seen them. And they've been buying them. But Barbasol was kind enough to send me a bunch. Oh, hello.
Time for my meds, which I don't have here.
Oh,
I'm
wait, you
sorry.
got your big bottle of water? You good?
No, I don't. I just have this.
Oh.
The big bottles at my office where I'm working.
Oh, no. Anyway, Barbasol was kind enough to send over some cans that they have for Jurassic World Dominion. They sent over this awesome Jurassic World Dominion Barbasol limited edition cans card here, and then I'll go through the cans while we're sitting here. But these should be available wherever this week, definitely. But you got the T-Rex here. That's pretty cool. They've got Dominion stuff on the back.
Yeah.
You got blue and beta Barbasol cans. You've got, oh, I love this one, the Pyroraptor. That's cool. You've
Pretty cool.
got Dilophosaurus. And
Look
my
at
favorite
Barbasol.
one.
Like,
What were you going to say?
go ahead. I just like look at Barbasol must love this. That every 20
Yeah.
years there's an opportunity for them to slap a dinosaur on their product and be like, look, we're cool too. Like
Yep.
I feel, I feel like there's always stuff on like Doritos or McDonald's or Dr. Pepper or something, but like every once in a while a dinosaur movie comes out and Barbasol can be like, yeah, us too. Like we're trendy.
Yeah,
Um,
it's like baked into the history, so
it is.
it
It's like
literally
baked
it's a
into their
perfect
history.
tie-in. And
Yeah.
speaking of the history, this is my favorite one, which everybody probably knows already, but the just straight up Barbasol can that's rusted and
All right.
it's been in the mud for a
That might
while.
be the one. That might be the one that I have to go pick up.
Oh, absolutely. You have to get this and then never shave with it. Just put it on your shelf.
Uh,
It is
I
so
mean, the nice
good.
thing about The nice thing about the can is like
Probably not clear,
you can
but-
actually use it and not ruin that product.
Oh yeah, for sure. I mean, we had this conversation somewhere the other day.
I mean,
live
look,
stream,
it's
maybe.
not like when I moved, my wife was like, "Can we please throw out the Fallen Kingdom Dorito bags?" Like they've just been in my pantry flattened up for 3 years. She's like, "Can we please throw them out?" 4 years, 5 years. Wow, we're getting pandemic time, man. Sorry, I interrupted you. So what's the next thing?
No, that was it. I mean, if it does get rusted in the shower, sometimes they do rust up, right? Like this is perfect.
Yeah.
It's what it's supposed to look like. So this one's my favorite one, and it makes me, really question what's going on here. And maybe we'll talk about that in a little bit because we've got a lot to talk about at the end. But I think that wraps up, the different releases, Beyond the Gates, and all the toys that have been out there. So, that was a lot.
We're
Ready
only
to
at an
move
hour. I feel like we covered a lot in an hour. I don't think
We did,
we?
but we only literally went through like one topic, really. So, all right, this one should be quick. All right, this one
Okay.
should be quick.